the services that Kenyans talk about today, and it's where Kenya is today is pegged based off that coalition, the government that was formed at the time. That means if done well, the country gets to benefit. As we speak today, approaching towards 2027, knowing very well that there are those who want to get to power using coalitions for the sake of having power and not service to the people, how do we change that and say that in 2027, we are coming together to form a coalition whose main agenda is to serve the people of Kenya, because we can't walk alone. We have to work with others.
Even that coalition of 2002, which we all sing about and we think was the best thing. If you remember very well, Raila joined the team late. He came late. He realized he was alone on the other side. And that's why in 2005 he bolted. He didn't finish that term. That tells you, much as we got a lot of development, because originally those who joined together, they wanted to remove more years, but then they wanted the country to move. And I think it was taken by the right person who wanted development. I was in that parliament, by the way, and I remember Raila walking in with his lieutenants and bowed and moved to opposition. And he was a full minister. So, those who left and the original coalition went on because they were many, and again they meant business. Raila went away because they called it the summit. At the summit level, we don't know what they agreed, or other Kenyans do not know. But it later came out that there was an MOU that was not honored, which we were not part of, Kenyans. But they had agreed there. That MOU now was power, because that is why Raila left. Because we were supposed to change the constitution so that we create the position of a prime minister, which did not happen. And that's why he went. So really, coalitions, yes, they are good, but again, it's also for power, the big boys.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So this is what we're saying this morning, that these coalitions that we see, people coming together saying, let's form this, let's form the other. It's not really about then having a force whereby the people of Kenya and the securitization of their livelihoods, for example, can be experienced. But what we are saying is that there are individuals who want to ensure that they are in positions whereby they can either influence or get positions whereby their pockets can be lined. That's what we are saying.
Exactly. That's what it is. Ruto wants to remain in power. That's why he needs ODM. Otherwise, he has the power. He can run the country. But just in case he's not re-elected, he needs other people to join him. It's unfortunate.
So this has been the call. The question is that where do the people of Kenya then fall into all of this? And if it's very clear that these coalitions are being formed not to then strengthen the force for which the development of Kenya then is addressed with, but that individuals will then continually be relevant politically. So then where do the people of Kenya fall into all of this? Or is it just it's a buzzword where people say for the people? Where do the people of Kenya fall into all of this?
It depends on, for example, in 2002, Kibaki wanted to develop this country, and he was the team leader. So it happened. Now, I don't think that is what we are seeing now. I don't see the president really bothering about developing Kenya. You don't want to take care of your hustlers who put you there. You really don't talk about hustlers anymore. I think it depends on individuals. What do you want power for? Do you want power to develop? Let's go down. Does Jayne Kihara want to make Naivasha better, or she just wants to remain there so that she has access to